are people who've been displaced from where they're from, mostly governmental based, people who have to flee their country because of politics, because of political strife in their countries. So they come here to seek shelter. Yeah, the choice. Most people who come as refugees, it's not a choice. They have to leave their country because either there's famine, there's no food, their family is having political issues. So that's why I don't consider myself a refugee. It was my choice.
I think about people who are trying to who have escaped from another country and who are trying to adjust to a new culture and different ways of life, possibly having to learn a new language and possibly losing their high degree that they had in another country and having to work from the bottom up.
According to the view, it's a very vast difference. The life, how they lived, and I mean they spent in Bhutan, and once they come from Bhutan to settle in refugee camps in Nepal, most of them they spend almost 18-19 years. So I mean, comparing to those lives in refugee camps and Bhutan, once they arrived in the United States of America, they were very proud to be here. But only thing is that most of them are uneducated people. So these people, they said that it is a little bit harder for them to get a job. And they said that they got a lot of opportunities in the United States because they get a chance to go to the school and learn English. But still, they said that because of English language, most of them who are very young and illiterate, it is a little bit harder or tough time for them to get a job, even small kinds of jobs, whatever, like company, wherever it may be. So, according to the view, they said that this kind of classes, ESL classes, citizenship classes, job classes, driving classes, is very, very essential for them.
My name is Joyce. I'm from the Union of Burma. I like to share my journey from Burma to Malaysia. The very first moment I stepped into the boat with my two girls makes me sad that I had to leave my country. When we reached the Thailand border, the agents hired us into the bush where we had to stay until sunset. One truck came to take us at night, and we were covered with plastic tarp. We didn't know where we were going, but we almost suffocated. We ride all night. At last, we reached one forest filled with rubber trees. We stayed there one night and one day. We only ate once and had one bottle of water. At sunset, we moved by foot to another forest. No one is allowed to wear shoes or sandals. We had to walk until we reached to the border of Malaysia. Sometimes we crossed sugar fields. Sometimes we crossed muddy swamps. Sometimes we crossed hills. We suffered leeches, mosquito bites, and thorns. The worst is that no shoes, no sandal allowed to wear, and we have to walk into total silence. I almost lost my hope because of all the suffering. I prayed to God to give me strength to carry on. After we walked for days, we reached the border of Malaysia. The guide cut the barbed wires, and the moment I crossed those barbed wires, I felt I was safe. God has answered our prayers. My family was reunited at last.
This is according to the view that the life in America is very, very good, because they were in a horrible situation when they are in Bhutan, but when they came to Nepal, they spent a very horrible life, because they used to live in a thatched bamboo house, and there were no facilities, no opportunities. But they are very much grateful and they are very much happy to be here in the United States. But the thing is that only it's a little bit harder for them to get a job opportunities because of their English language. So on this regard, on behalf of Bhutanese community, our organizations, Bhutanese American Association in the Triad, I would like to request most of the agencies, local communities to assist us, like to give volunteers, whatever, financially or technically, so that if we get such kind of help, we can improve our class, we can give employment to the illiterate Bhutanese community. So I would like to request most of the agencies to assist us in this regard, so that we can improve our class, we can improve their English, so that it will be easier for them to go by themselves and just fill up the forms for the jobs, so that once they get a job, it will be very easier for them to sustain their life, to pay their rent, utilities, whatever.